Good morning. I'm coming to you on Saturday, the 20th of September, and I'd like to talk a little bit about what's going on in Ukraine. Um, again, Ukraine will win this war. Russia is losing. Only the blind or the compromised, committed to a Russian victory, insanely so, can doubt this. Russia has lost over 1 million men, dead, wounded, captured, deserted, and has not achieved any of its uh, tactical goals. Not nothing to say about its overall strategic goals. It has not been able to conquer Kiev. It has not been able to take Donetsk or Zaporizhia or Kherson provinces um, completely, and it won't be able to do so. British intelligence estimate that it would take Russia another 4 million casualties and 2 years to achieve a complete military takeover of Donetsk province, oblast, in the context of the organizational groupings in Ukraine. Russia has proven itself to be a paper tiger in every aspect of military estimation, with the exception that it can lob missiles and drones to kill mostly civilians. The current administration, Trump administration, could end this by enacting second tier sanctions on those supporting the Russian war effort. And if it does, the war will come to an end sooner. Whether or not the Trump administration does this, the writing is on the wall. Russia will be defeated, irrevocably so, and it will, after 2026, not be able to continue its war in Ukraine. Its losses, not only in personnel but in material, I think make this abundantly clear. And only someone who ignores the military sciences can think otherwise. Um, Russia's resiliency has been, can be explained by the fact that it's an autocracy, so that the goals at the top tend to dominate the focus of the people. And Russian nationalism has always been imperialistic and aggressive. Therefore, Putin can count on some support from most Russians, except that as the war progresses, his losses in material and personnel will make it impossible for him to continue. Um, Only those, again, who are compromised or committed to a Russian victory can see any other end to this war. Unfortunately, it will cause Ukrainians many lives and they will have to suffer through significant destruction. At the end of the day, though, Russia will collapse because of the tremendous pressures that Putin has put on the Russian Federation, and the lack of resources that I mean, the resources of the Russian Federation, which are not those of the Soviet Union, are not sufficient to meet the policy goals of his military invasion of Ukraine, which was an effort, simply and completely an effort to reconstitute the Russian Empire. It had nothing to do with NATO. I've explained this several times. The founding documents, the Helsinki Accords, and the first accords between NATO and the Russian Federation clearly challenge the narrative that the expansion of NATO caused the invasion of Ukraine. It's not true. It was simply an effort to reconstitute the Russian Empire by a middling power which no longer has the resources to accomplish its overall imperialistic goals. So by the end of 2026, I expect Russia to be completely defeated. I've been saying this since the beginning of the war. I've miscalculated to some extent how soon the war would end. I thought that the war would end after 2023, but I think that there's increasing support by China and, again, significant support by North Korea of the Russian war effort has extended the lifespan of this military action taken by the Kremlin. But I think that the situation will come to a head at the end of 2026 and that Russia will ultimately be defeated. Well, that's all I wanted to say. Again, if you found this useful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.